Okay, this is a video tutorial that will get you started on WS 5.5A7 2024. We're just multiplying fractions here. So the first and easiest way to multiply fractions and get an answer is to just multiply straight across. 8 times 7 is 56. 12 times 8 is 96. And then you have to reduce that. And this is where it gets to be kind of a pain. So you could divide these both by 8. 56 divided by 8 is 7. 96 divided by 8 is 12. And you could get 7/12. There's your correct answer. What I prefer is to cross-reduce first. So when we look at this problem, if you look diagonally, you can see that looking this way, we can divide this number by 8, and we can divide this number by 8. And then when we multiply across, 1 times 7, we've got 7 on the top, and 12 times 1, we have 12 on the bottom. Now I know that the popular way of doing this is just to multiply across and try to reduce, but most kids who do that are the ones who struggle with their basic facts. And then you end up with this problem here trying to reduce that. So the more you struggle with multiplying fractions, the more I think you should do this method here. So let's look here. We're looking here diagonally. This way we can divide these numbers by 3, and this way we can divide these numbers by 2. So let's just do it. 4 divided by 2 is 2, so I've got a 2 up top now. 20 divided by 2 is 10. So I'll cross these off. I could divide this number by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So now when I multiply across, 2 times 3 is 6. 5 times 10 is 50. Now when you look at those numbers, you can see that they're both even. I can divide them more. I can divide those both by 2 again. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. 50 divided by 2 is 25. Finally, we're in simplest terms. So what the heck happened? Well, let's just take a look at that problem again. And I did it like most kids would do it. This side was not the problem. Dividing by 3 here is 3. Dividing by 3 here is 5. However, when I look at this here, I divide these numbers by 2. Is there anything bigger that you could put into them? Yes. You could divide them by 4. So if you divide them by the biggest number both ways, you will never have to reduce. So I'm going to divide this dude by 4. This dude divided by 4 is 1. This dude divided by 4 is 5. Look when we multiply across. We have 3 on top. 1 times 3 is 3. And 5 times 5 is 25 on the bottom. So please try the cross reduction and try to use the largest number you could possibly reduce by. If you're not sure of that, when you get to the end, just double check. Is there any number that will go into both and reduce from there? That would be kind of a hybrid way. Let's just do this one real quick. I've got nothing I can divide these two numbers by or these two numbers by. There's nothing bigger. So I'm just going to multiply across. 1 times 2 is 2. 7 times 4 is 28. What the heck happened? Well, we also have to look up and down here because I could still divide this number by 2 and this number by 2. Because I didn't do that, I got a number that's not in simplest form. So let me just divide by 2 now. It's divide now or divide later. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 28 divided by 2 is 1/14. And if you look across, we went 1 times 1 would be 1. 7 times 2 would be 14. So a couple of tricks and things to think about when you're doing this. All right, I'm going to divide this one here by 2. This would be 6. Divide this one by 2, it's 5. I'm just going to check. Anything that can go here? No. These numbers? No. Here? No. This one should be in simplest terms when I do it. 1 times 5 is 5. 6 times 14. Well, think about 6 times 4 is 24. Here's the 4. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 2 is 84. This is 5/84. All right, thanks for listening.